Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'd like to go over the installation and setting up the environment. So the best way to learn is to implement the code you're watching. So I strongly advise you to implement the code which are presented to you, and that way you will be able to learn by trial and error method. This way you will be able to familiarize yourself with common types of error messages from compiler if you make mistakes. You will be able to see how a program compiles and run. Also, you can use the built-in debuggers in these built-in integrated development environments to locate logical errors. For a code editor, I would recommend using Visual Studio Code, which is a free version. I'll provide a link for it in the description below. However, you can use a different IDE. For example, if you're using a Mac, you can also use Xcode, and it supports C, C++, Swift, and many more. You can also use the Eclipse CDT, and it is supported in Windows, Linux, and Mac. If you're using Linux, you can use the Eclipse or NetBeans, and both of them uses Java, so you will require the updated Java runtime environment installed to run these IDEs. One other thing I would like to advise is that first learn how to grasp the basics rather than focusing on learning like a professional from the get-go, which might sound cool, but it might confuse you and make learning difficult later down the road. Also, as I mentioned in my previous videos, that I strongly suggest you to try to familiarize yourself to the online C++ documentation and Stack Overflow. So let's dive in and start our installation. I will be using Visual Studio Code because recently Visual Studio Code supports almost all the popular languages, and also Microsoft is putting a lot of effort to make Visual Studio Code more efficient and flexible. So the first thing you would like to do is go to your terminal and write G++, and if you get this error, that might mean that you already have G++ installed, and you can check it out by typing G++ space -- version. And as you can see, I have a version 11.0. You might have an updated one, and if this doesn't work, what you can do is you can go to your app store and type in Xcode. If you already have not installed it, then you will get an install option. If you have it installed, then you might get an update option as well. So I have updated it, so it's just showing me open. So after that, what you can do is you can come back to your terminal and type in xcode-select, then space -- install. So as you can see, you might get this error message because, as I have already told you, that I have already updated that. So you can try that. So after that, what you would like to do is you want to download the VS Code. So go to your Explorer and go to code.visualstudio.com/download and download the Visual Studio for Mac. Unzip the file and install the VS Code. After you install it, open it up. You will get a welcome screen like this. So go to this extension and type in C++. So as you can see, the first suggested option, so go over there, and as you can see, this is from Microsoft, so install it. As I have it installed, it's going to show me like this. If you have it installed, it's going to show the same for you. So after that, what you can do is if you want to change the font size or the font, you can go to this settings widget and go to settings. I have my font size 18, so you might have it 12. It's your choice. Also, as you can see, the font family, I kept it as default. So after that, what you would like to do is go and save the workspace. So I'm just saving it over here. As you can see, I have made a folder, and I will save it as C++ tutorial.code-workspace. So save it. I already saved it before, so it's just telling me to replace it. You guys can go ahead and save it. So after saving it, what you would like to do is click the File Explorer and add the desired folder to load on the File Explorer. So we'll add the previous folder we made. So if you add it, you will see the following. So over here, add a new file and name it hello world.cpp, because that's the extension for C++ files. So as you can see, it will give you a new file, and type the following. And then save it. After that, what you want to do is you're going to come to extension again and type in code space runner, and then as you can see, it is suggesting me this option. So go to the first option, you will see this .run. So I have already installed it. You can go ahead and install it as well. So after you install it, what you will be able to do is, if you come back to your file explorer, and then if you right click it, you will be able to see you can run the code. So go ahead and click this. So as you can see, it has compiled successfully, and it is showing me the output over here. Thank you for watching. In the next video, I will explain what we did today line by line. So see you in the next video.